little circle of a cat. Just look at that. Hey guys, it's V. Today I'm doing another installment of V Vibes and Vents. If you guys hear thunder, it's because it's raining and I did not know it was supposed to rain today, so we're just gonna film this anyway. So as you can see, I don't have any makeup on today, so I thought that I would do a full face V Vibes and Vents because I haven't done that in a while. I've only been doing my eyes, so I thought I would do that for you guys. Also because I wanted to start with my eyes today, which I do not normally do, which is very foreign to me, but I wanted to do something that requires me to do that. So that's what we're gonna do today. Do you guys like the newest addition to the Salt Crystal Lamp family? We have Daddy, Mommy, and Baby Salt Crystal Lamp. So I'm just gonna zoom you guys in on my face and we will get started. That's about as close as I think we're gonna need to be. So I'm going to go ahead and start with my eyes, and the first thing that I'm going to do is prime them because it's priming time. And I'm going to be using the Wet n Wild Photo Focus eyeshadow primer, which I have been loving lately. Any products that I fail to mention will definitely be in my description box down below. You can count on that. My face is just like clogged pore city. I really need to do like a charcoal mask or something. But now that I have my eyes all primed, I'm going to set that with a cream colored powder like I usually do. I'm going to use this Physicians Formula Quad, this color right here. It's been working great for me so far, so why stop? Then I am going to be taking my Naked 2 palette, which I actually got off of Glambot. It's in one of my like older hauls. Like it might even be like a year ago probably that I did my haul with this. So before I get in with the shadows, I'm gonna take a little one of these sticky note things. Sorry, I just saw an airplane flying above. And I'm going to put that on the corner of my eye as a little cheat sheet, and just so my eyeliner doesn't get out of control, or the eyeshadow, anything of that nature. We're just gonna try and keep it all together today. I like these kind of sticky notes because they're not as harmful as tape. They're definitely not as sticky, so they don't like pull at your skin nearly as much as tape does. And the reason that I'm doing this before foundation today is because these actually don't even stick very well if you have like powder and stuff on your face. So that's why I'm doing what I'm doing. So then I'm going to take the Tease shade from in here, which is just a nice soft transition brown color. The eyes are going to be very, very simple, but the reason that they're a little bit more dramatic is because I am using a liquid lipstick as a liner today. So that's what we're going to be doing, but I'm just going to put this in the crease area. And this is a Luxie 231 Small Tapered Blending, which is one of my all-time favorite brushes for in the crease. It is just a masterpiece of a brush. So this morning, I almost didn't even try and film because I actually had a super bad headache. And other than that, like headaches, whatever, I could probably still film. Hello, text message. But I was sitting on the couch with Blake and we were just kind of hanging out, and we have one of those like L couches, but it's not like a sectional. It's just kind of a couch, and then one side has like a longer piece on it. And I was sitting on that and I like bent my leg up, just moved, like just to reposition myself, and my calf muscle in my right leg cramped so badly that I just like immediately burst into tears. And Blake like freaked out. He was like, oh my god, what's happening to you? And I was like, I don't know, my leg is just cramping so bad, it's cramping. And it was cramping so bad. I have never felt cramps that badly, like not even from my period, not even from anything. Like my calf muscle was like stuck, and he was trying to like rub it and it was just stuck in that position, and it was really, really terrifying. And so when I got up, like, because obviously I'm not just gonna like sit there, I'm gonna try and like move it around so as to get it to uncramp itself. I like was limping all around the house. Like if I had to pee, I was limping. And this was earlier today, like it's like 2 o'clock right now. This happened probably at like 10:30, 11ish. My leg just decided that it was gonna peace out. So on top of my headache, I was dealing with that. And so like any time that I moved my foot, like if I just moved it up a little, if I moved it down a little, like I can still feel it cramping. and it's really, really painful. And I don't know what's wrong with me. Sam said I needed to drink more water because I'm really, really bad at drinking water, and I know that, but it's really hard for me for some reason to drink water. Okay, now I'm gonna take this flat brush. I don't know where I got it from, but it's just like a flat sort of shader brush, and I'm gonna wet it. Go wet the shit out of it with some Master Fix Wear Boosting Spray by Maybelline. And I'm gonna go into Booty Call, which is this very light champagne-y color. And I'm gonna get that all over my brush. And I'm gonna sort of do a little bit of a cut crease type thing. I don't really know how to do a cut crease, but if I was going to do a cut crease, this would be how I would attempt it. So that's what I'm gonna do here. So I'm just gonna put this all over my lid. So I know that talking about birds is a topic that I have discussed in my Vibes and Beds before, where I hit a bird with my car going 80 miles per hour on the highway going to BeautyCon, but I thought I would talk about, sorry, one of the lipsticks just fell on my desk. I thought I would talk about the beautiful state bird of Texas, also known as the mockingbird. Why Texas would choose such a bird as their state bird, I don't know. I don't know if you know anything about mockingbirds, but what I know about them from personal experience is that they're a bunch of assholes. Texas went and picked the biggest asshole bird they could find and decided, yeah, let's make that one our state bird. Which means when something is your state bird, you can't kill it, you can't move its nest. Basically, they're like invincible. You can't do anything to them. So at my job, there's a convenience store next door to it. Sometimes me and my coworkers walk over there in the morning to get some coffee or to get, you know, just to get things. And one day I was walking and this mockingbird attacked me. He literally like bopped me on my head. Like I was just walking. Like I wasn't looking at anything. I wasn't looking at any trees or anything like that. He just decided to bop me on my freaking head. So I decided not to walk there to get anything anymore. I just decided to bring things from home from then on, and I wasn't gonna deal with this little mockingbird, right? And I thought my troubles were over. Okay, now I'm just gonna take a little bit more of the tease color and just kind of blend a little bit upwards, not blending into the cut crease because I don't want to make it less of a cut crease, but I'm gonna blend upward. I feel like these Urban Decay shadows are not really meant to be used wet, but this Booty Call shade was like not having it dry, and now that it's wet, I think I've like turned it into a weird pasty situation. I'm not really sure if I just ruined it. Anyways, I can always peel off the top layer of it and keep using it, I guess. So now I'm going to take the star of the show, which isn't really a star in my opinion if you watched my video on it, but it is a pretty color, and that's basically the whole reason that I'm using it. It is the Kylie Jenner Lip Kit in Kourt K. I'm gonna be using this as my eyeliner today, so I thought I would show you guys how I do that. So basically what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have this, and I've got this Real Techniques fine liner brush, just an itty bitty little liner brush, sort of making a similar thing to the Kat Von D tattoo liner, but this is not as pointy, therefore it's harder for me to get a wing, especially with just a liquid like this instead of an actual liner. This is a little bit thicker, but I'm gonna try and do it for you guys. Maybe I should zoom you guys in just a little bit more so you can see the action. So since we've got these lovely sticky notes here, those are gonna help us out quite a bit. So basically I'm just going to take some of Kourt K on this. Don't get too much or else you'll be in trouble. Then you're just going to draw like you would with any black liner. The thing that sucks about this stuff is that it's patchy. So it takes a little bit more time, and the more that I smell this, it is like so artificial. Like it does not smell as good as it used to smell to me. But the color is so pretty. It's this beautiful like plummy color that is just perfect for green eyes especially. So I'm just gonna keep drawing that, trying to get it to its maximum opaqueness. I'll be real with y'all though, I did wear this yesterday to like test out like how I was gonna do it, and this liner does not wear extremely well on the eyes. So this would just be more of a like day event where no one's gonna see you at nighttime, so you're only looking good for a couple of hours type thing. But yeah, so we're just gonna have it like that, and then we're gonna take our sticky off and see if we've got magical wingness, which looks pretty good to me. That's about as good as I can get this specific eyeliner to look, so I'm pretty happy with that. All right, onward to this eye, which usually gives me more trouble. And shit, I just messed that up. It's so hard to use this stuff. Like, I'm being real and honest with you guys. Like, this looks really pretty, but it is a pain in the ass to use. But the only reason that I tried this is because I saw on Kylie Cosmetics Instagram that they posted a picture of someone using this shade as a liner, and I was like, oh good, that means it's eye safe, so I can use it. And how many liquid liners have you guys seen in this color? If you've seen one, let me know, because I have never seen one in this color. I'm gonna have to fix that part right there. What sucks about this stuff is to get it opaque, you have to layer it, and to layer it, it starts crumbling really easily, so you have to be like extremely careful with it. So it's a little bit of a touchy bitch. But yeah, for a while the mockingbird didn't attack any of us. Like, we went through a period of time where we didn't go over there, and then we started going over there again and he wasn't attacking us, so we were like, oh, it's okay. And then he started attacking my coworker, and like it would be to the point where he would be like sitting on her car waiting for her at the end of the day just so he could attack her. Basically, they're just very, very protective of their nests. I'm just trying to clean up that little spot that I messed up, which is not working. Maybe a Q-tip. Let's try that. Okay, that worked a little bit better now. I just need to put more booty call on there and then make that line crisper again. But yeah, so now every time we leave work, we're like, oh my god, is the mockingbird gonna be here? Is he gonna be out today? Who knows? Did he take his happy pills? He or she. I don't know which one of them is the more protective one, the male or the female. I would assume it would be the male, but then you think like how angry females are when you get near their like nest areas, and yeah, you know, they're moody. Okay. I think that this wing is like way bigger though. Yeah, that wing is way bigger. God damn it. Well, that's as sisterly as we're gonna get though, so that's as good as it's gonna get today, folks. So I've zoomed you guys back out just a little bit more because we are done with that area, and then I'm just gonna go in with some mascara on those and we will be done with the eyes, other than like my brows. I'm using the Subversion Lash Primer. I haven't used this in a really long time and honestly should probably throw it away, but I ran out of my Lancome Sills Booster and I remembered that I had this, so I'm using this till I can afford to buy the Lancome Sills Booster, basically. Okay, so while that sets, I'm gonna go ahead and start on my brows. And I'm gonna be using the NYX Micro Brow Pencil in Chocolat. I don't think that you guys have seen me do my brows in a really, really long time, so here we are. We are showing you guys how I do my brows. Basically, this one is the good brow. It still has some hair on it. Basically, I just take my pencil and follow what I've got. I honestly don't know what happened here. Like, there was acne there. I did not pick it that much to where it should be bleeding. I don't know what happened. My skin just decided to be picky that day. Eyebrow hair. So once I get to this part of the brow, I just kind of make a little bit of a straight line. And then I just like feather it upwards. And that is Vienna's Brows 101, pretty much. This is my bad brow. I plucked it a little bit too much. And the reason that I plucked it too much was because I plucked it when I had eyebrow product on. So I didn't realize that like that was a spot that needed eyebrows, like actual eyebrow hairs. So yeah, that's what happened. Don't pluck your eyebrows when you have product on, guys. Take it off and then pluck them. I was using the shade Brunette in this pencil, but the last time I went to Ulta to buy it, they didn't have Brunette. And speaking of Ulta, has anybody noticed that they changed their $3.50 off of 10 coupon to $3.50 off of 15? Whoa. No one was okay with that, Ulta. We're all very upset, although I don't know anyone else that's noticed other than me and my best friend. But I am sure that people are outraged. And I'm just gonna set my brows with the Ulta Brow Tint in medium. I really want to try the new Gimme Brow from Benefit, but it is just way too insanely expensive. Okay, brows are done. Let's go ahead and go in with some mascara, and I'm gonna be using the Urban Decay Perversion Mascara. This mascara is a fat little sucker. It is fat. I haven't actually used this before. My best friend Selena gave it to me, and so I am going to use it for the first time on camera. But it's not waterproof, so I'm probably gonna put a waterproof one on top of it, because my stuff tends to transfer. And it's good that I'm using this because it's like supposed to be buddy-buddy with the Subversion, although it's not really giving me too much. Okay, this side is doing a little bit better, but that side it kind of just separated them. It didn't really give much length. Maybe when I go in for more than one coat. Anybody have any fun plans for summer? I don't, because I work full-time, so yeah, I don't have any plans, and I don't have any vacations planned. I'm hoping maybe that we'll be able to go see my dad in Austin at some point and go tubing on the Guadalupe or something. That would be really fun. It was such a fun time last year when me and Sam went together. And next time I will wear more sensible shoes, because the last time we floated the Guadalupe, was it the Guadalupe? I'm pretty sure it was the Guadalupe. The last time we floated the Guadalupe, I did not wear sensible shoes. I wore flip-flops and they broke. And Sam was wearing Chacos, I think. She had to do all the legwork. Like there's this one part in the tube where it's a total like fishbowl. Like you get stuck in that thing. And you know what I didn't bring over here? Face primer. We're not gonna use any today, screw it. I'm gonna be using these two things for my foundation today. Covergirl Ready Set Gorgeous in the shade Classic Ivory, which is their lightest shade. And as you can see, it is not light enough for me. So I'm gonna put some of this NYX Pro Foundation Mixer in it, which I finally got my hands on. It's been sold out for a while, but it works really, really well with this foundation specifically. So I'm going to mix that around on my hand, make myself a little scientist here, or artist, or who knows, man. I think it kind of, the NYX Pro Foundation Mixer kind of helps this to be a little bit more fuller coverage, so that makes me happy. And then I'm just going to use my Beauty Blender, which has a little bite hole thing in him. The very first time I washed it, it got that hole in it, and I was pretty pissed because this thing was much more expensive than any other brush that I have. Any other sponge that I have, and it busted on me after the first use. Like, Beauty Blender, what's up with that? My next one has not ripped on me. Actually, none of my other sponges have ripped on me. Like the one that I got in the Sephora Play box, that Sephora brand one, that one hasn't ripped on me. The Ricky NYC one hasn't ripped on me. Even though I don't like that sponge, it still hasn't ripped on me. I'm probably gonna have to redo my brows after this. How do people do their brows first? How do you do it? Teach me your ways. Those mixers are a girl's best friend, at least a pale girl. Okay, and then I'm just gonna go under my eyes with some concealer. And of course, I'm gonna be using the MAC Pro Longwear because it's my favorite. And I'm just going to put a little bit of that on my fingers and then on my under eyes. And I'm using the little baby Beauty Blender just to blend that in. Make sure we get under that wing there. So guys, my piercings have pretty much all healed up. I think my tragus is still kind of working, but that can take like almost a year to heal. And I really want some more piercings. I'm trying to decide on what I want to get next. I think I want to just work on my earlobes because those are much easier to heal. I'm going to use a little bit of RCMA No Color powder. This little baby beauty blender is like literally perfect for this. But yeah, okay, so I really want to get one more earlobe piercing in this one. And I'm just very nervous about it because this ear is not my good piercing ear. Like, this second hole just recently re-healed after my conch piercing being in that ear and it not wanting to cooperate with my life. And so I took that one out, and then that second hole piercing decided that it wasn't my friend anymore. And I really want to get some really cute opal studs. I saw some recently that I really want to get, but your girl's broke right now. Okay, so then I'm just gonna set my face with some Revlon Colorstay powder. I need a new powder, you guys. I'm thinking of trying the BH Cosmetics Studio powder. I saw it recently. A lot of people have been saying it's a dupe for the MAC Studio Fix powder, and I've never tried the MAC Studio Fix powder, but Sam swears by it, so I'm thinking of trying that one because it's like a, you know, pretty good drugstore-y type alternative. Now I'm just going to go in with the Lash Discovery Waterproof by Maybelline and just coat the like tips of my lashes because that's what touches the hood of my eyelid and causes things to transfer. So that's what we're gonna do. I don't know how well this works because I've only done it a couple of times, but every time I have done it, it's helped my mascara not to transfer. So try it, see if it works for you. Let me know. Then for my contour today, I'm going to take this Pro Contour palette, which I just recently hauled in my TJ Maxx, Marshalls, HomeGoods, and Ross haul. And I'm going to take this color right here, which is one of the bronzer shades. I don't remember what it was called. And I'm just going to take the Real Techniques sculpting brush. I love that this has a giant mirror in it. And I'm just going to take that shade and I'm going to put that as my contour bronzer type situation. I think that this shade is actually a pretty good shade for my skin tone. Like I'm pretty happy with it. I'm wondering like if the Kat Von D one is similar, because if it is, this was only $5. Yeah, $5. I'm gonna go in with the like cooler shade a little bit just on top of that. Just a little. Of course I have acne right on my contour line. Of course. And I'm just gonna do a little bit of bronzing around the forehead. I went ahead and cut my bangs, you guys, because I could not deal with how long they were getting, and this should definitely be a part of them, and it's not, so we're just gonna pretend that it is, and we're gonna put it on the other side. So for my blush, I'm gonna use the Kat Von D Shade and Light Contour Blush in the shade Piaf&Poe. Guys, I found this at Marshalls also. Apparently, I saw that Trend Mood posted about it, that these were on sale for like $6.99, I think. Yeah, $6.99 at Marshalls. I'm gonna take both sides of it because it's pretty pigmented. Like, people were saying that these weren't pigmented. These are pretty pigmented. I mean, maybe it's just because I'm like a ghost, but they're pretty pigmented in my opinion. Put that on my cheekies with this Real Techniques multitasker brush that I also got in my TJ Maxx Marshalls HomeGoods haul. But yeah, these were at Marshalls, and guys, I'm a freak. So basically, as soon as they posted about that, which was like probably a week and a half, 2 weeks ago or so, I was so obsessed with getting these that I went a little crazy. And I went to probably like 5 or 6 different TJ Maxx or Marshalls in the DFW area, and I didn't find them. So I'm just gonna blend this out a little bit, make it a little bit less harsh. So I don't know if you know how Marshalls and TJ Maxx and those kind of places work, but they all have different stuff all the time. Everything's different with them. For my highlight today, I'm gonna be taking the Sleek Solstice highlighting kit. I got this off of eBay. It's gonna be in my next eBay finds video, so look out for that. Wink, wink, I'm bad at winking. I think I'm going to take a mixture of these two here, which is Subsolar and Equinox. This one is more of like a peachy color and this one's more yellowy. So I'm going to take a mixture of those two on this angled highlighter brush from Real Techniques. And I'm just going to dab into each of them. It is extremely pigmented, so I'm going to tap off my excess. So anyways, I don't know if you guys know how it works. This palette, you guys. I know it's going to be in my eBay finds, but I'm just going to let you know right now. Sleek Solstice palette on eBay. It was like 13 bucks. Go get you one. Basically, Marshalls, TJ Maxx, Home Goods, they all get different stuff at different times, so there's really no way to guarantee that you're gonna get something. You have to just keep checking, which is what I did. For a week and a half, on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, I checked at least 4 TJ Maxx and Marshalls. Like 2 TJ Maxx's and 2 Marshalls. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I went and checked. So then last Wednesday, which today is Saturday, so like the Wednesday privy to this, I went into Marshall's on my lunch break and I saw them. I got 3 colors of these. I got the Morticia and something, the Piaf&Poe, and then another one. I don't remember what they are. Maybe I'll like list them right here for you guys. But I was so excited. I almost pooped myself. Like I was almost late back to work because the line was long at Marshall's and I was like, no, I'm going. I'm checking out and I'm buying these because I have been wanting them for so freaking long and I have worked my ass off for them, so I'm getting them. So I think we're pretty much done with everything except for lips, so I'm gonna go ahead and spray just a little bit of this Maybelline Master Fix on me. I should have done this before mascara, but YOLO, I guess. So this one smells like baby wipes. It's not my favorite smell. I definitely think I'm going to be getting the L'Oreal one next, as long as I have a coupon. And since Ulta changed their price on their coupon, maybe I'll get it from Ulta because I can get $3.50 off of it. So, you know what? Thank you for that at least, Ulta. I'm going to put a little bit of highlight on the Cupid's bow because, as Jeffree Star says, if you don't highlight your Cupid's bow, who are you? And speaking of Jeffree, I'm actually going to use some of his lip products today. I'm actually going to mix together Androgyny and Druglord. And look at that, guys. It's like yin yang. You've got like the pink and the white yin yanging each other here. So I'm going to take some of Druglord and I'm going to put it on my hand. Someone asked me what I thought of these the other day because they watched my Androgyny review. And if I'm being 100% honest with you guys, I don't reach for these just because of the smell alone. Because they just smell like dirty cat litter to me, unfortunately. Like, I wish that they didn't smell that way. And his new summer collection, he said smells like watermelons. So I'm probably going to be getting it because there's a really beautiful lavender shade called Virginity that I'm so into. So I might be getting that. I don't know yet. Still haven't decided. Still undecided. But, so I've got some of Androgyny and some of Druglord here, and I'm just going to mix them together. I was going to do it with my finger, but I'm going to use this little lip brush to mix them. I don't know where SB is. She's definitely in here, but I think she's under the bed and she's just decided to be antisocial today. I'm just going to take this beautiful color that I just created and put that on my lips with this lip brush. Oh, hey, you decided to come up. Speaking of kitty litter, am I right? Speaking of, I need to clean your cat box after this. In terms of Androgyny, there is very similar dupes from ColourPop and Anastasia, which I know Anastasia is a little bit more expensive, but if you wanted to try it in store, that's really the only option. I don't remember exactly which color from Anastasia it is, but if you Google Androgyny dupe, I'm sure you could find it. Okay, I think I'm going to take a little bit of just Androgyny by itself and put that kind of around the edges to sort of make a little ombre situation happen. So you can see how differently the color altered it from Druglord being mixed with it. Okay, there we are. We've got a little ombre moment happening, as Jeffree would say. So that is everything here. We've got the Kylie liner, the Jeffree lip, the brows, the face, the everything. This is almost an hour long. Wow, this is gonna take so long to edit. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's installment of V Vibes and Vents. If you did, be sure to show some love to the like button right down there. And if you subscribe, you could be a member of my Muse family, and every single one of you guys counts so much. All my products definitely will be listed down down below like I said, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys!